everybody. It's Chad McNabb. Driving in Middle Tennessee this time. And right now I'm in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Of course, Murfreesboro is 30 miles south of Nashville, part of the Nashville metro area. And Murfreesboro has a population of 150,000. It's the sixth largest city in Tennessee, I think, and maybe the fastest growing. Rutherford County is the county that Murfreesboro is in, and it's the fastest growing county in Tennessee last year. And it's the fifth most populous county in Tennessee, and I think it's not very far behind Hamilton County, which is Chattanooga. Hamilton County, I think, has a population of 370,000, and Murfreesboro is Rutherford County is 350,000. So, the way it's growing, it's going to pass Hamilton County here pretty soon in population. And it's also the home of Middle Tennessee State University. I believe that's the second largest university in Tennessee after, the University of Tennessee. Yeah, of course, in Knoxville. I think Middle Tennessee State has 24,000 students. And they have a pretty good, they're known, they have, of course, you're here in Nashville, close to Nashville. Going to have a good music department at the universities around Nashville. Of course, like Middle Tennessee Belmont, which is in Nashville, Vanderbilt. But I think some of the country music stars that went to Middle Tennessee State have been like Chris Young. He's from Murfreesboro too. What's her name? Hillary Scott from Lady Antebellum. Hardy. Amy Lee of Evanescence. No, that's not country music, that's rock, but she went to Middle Tennessee State. Like I said, they, of course, they have a Division I football team. They've been for about the past 20 years Division I football. They beat Miami last week in football, which was a big upset. I'm getting closer to downtown. Now, you do have some other cities that are in Murfreesboro that are growing too, that are pretty good sized cities. Manchester, not Manchester, excuse me. Laverne and Smyrna, Tennessee are also good size. They're probably over 40 to 50,000 population each. They're a little more closer to northern Rutherford County, closer to Nashville. And Smyrna is where the Nissan plant is. Murfreesboro really doesn't have like a huge, even though it's population, that's probably one reason. They don't have a huge downtown or any kind of a big skyline because it's grown so fast in the past 20, 30 years. But it does have a nice little downtown area. And it does have a lot of shopping. Has a nice square downtown with a lot of locally owned shops. course, like I said, here is the square downtown. Drive through downtown here. Of course, Nashville, one of the hottest growing metro areas in the U.S., and so Murfreesboro there's a lot of course that's that what helps it too. There's a lot of available land here to build on, to grow with, compared to Nashville itself. Nashville still has a lot of land too, and because Nashville, a lot of people don't know, is pretty much the whole county of Rutherford County, or Davidson County, is the city of Nashville, except for a few small little independent cities. Historical older housing area here. Then directly west of here is Williamson County. That is where Franklin and Brentwood are at, and those are going to be your highest income suburbs of Nashville. Of course, now Murfreesboro has its really nice pockets of high income areas too. There's a lot of new subdivisions being built. Highway 231 and 96 right now. Murfreesboro has its own entertainment kind of areas, and separate from Nashville. Got some of the best high school football teams in Tennessee too here in Murfreesboro. Oakland High School, they've been one of probably the best team in the state here the past couple of years, and their 6A school, of course, largest class. Murfreesboro Riverdale High School. They've won a lot of state championships. Of course, now with the growth of Nashville, you're getting a lot of new high schools being built. Walmart Supercenter. The Murfreesboro Airport is over here on the right. Like I said, right here you come to another area, a lot of retail, but then you have cornfield over here. That's, I think Rutherford County is over around 600 square miles. So that's a lot of land, and so there's a lot of room left to grow here. That is just a private airport, though. It's not a commercial airport. This subdivision right here is called North Springs. And the last relatively level over here in the Murfreesboro area. Of course. Of course, East Tennessee. Now, Middle Tennessee has a hilly areas too. Nashville's very hilly. But then there other areas of some of the suburbs is a little more level. In East Tennessee, of course, Chattanooga, Knoxville, where I live in Cleveland, is a lot hillier. Very hilly too. So say these houses are definitely in the over 500,000 range. Especially with how hot the Nashville metro area real estate market is. Of course, Williamson and Franklin, those areas, Brentwood, are going to be your most expensive real estate. I think Brentwood has their highest average housing prices in Nashville metro, like around $1 million. The thing about Brentwood, though, is Brentwood is very heavily zoned, and probably there's not going to be a lot of growth in Brentwood, because there's just they want to keep it a certain size and keep it, I guess you want to call it exclusive, but very restrictive on what kind of retail, commercial, even the houses that you can build in Brentwood. And Brentwood, very few houses ever come up on sale. I mean, if what they do, then you have to hurry to get one. And of course, that's a lot of your country music stars also live over in the Brentwood area, Franklin area. And then east of there, northeast of here is Wilson County. And that's where the cities of Mount Juliet and Lebanon are. That's a very popular, fast-growing area, especially the Mount Juliet area, which is just outside of the city limits of outside the Davidson County line, and eastern Davidson County. Then once you go into Wilson County, you go right into pretty much Mount Juliet. And that's a fast-growing area. It's not as quite. That's 150-something thousand, but it's one of the fast-growing areas too. And that has the only commuter rail line in Nashville metro area runs in Wilson County from Lebanon into downtown Nashville. It's cut like 7 stops, I think, in between, like 35 miles long. And it's called the Music City Star, or WeGo Star. I think WeGo operates it. Good size shopping area, but there is even a bigger, newer, a really big shopping area on the western side of Murfreesboro. Closer to Interstate 24. name of the avenue. Maybe I think it's one of their that shopping area I was talking about. I think it's part of it's called the Avenue. It has all kinds of shopping. Hospitals. Middle Tennessee State is to the left. Right here. This is Clark Boulevard or Highway 96. Neighborhoods right here. There's the Murfreesboro water tower over here on the left. Broad Street. Sun is not sun. It's about 5. Well, actually, it's 5 o'clock here, but that's Central Time, so it's 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Of course, now you're getting into close to the middle of October. Unfortunately, getting these earlier sunsets. And that is another thing too. It does get Probably gets darker here faster because you're in the central time zone here, and you're not very far from the eastern time zone in Nashville, at metro area. You're probably only about, depending on, probably around 100 miles to the eastern time zone from here. So you're very much close to the very eastern side of the central time zone and close to the very western side of the east time zone. So it's going to get darker early here because of that. Here's Stones River Country Club. Of course, the Stones River runs through Rutherford County, Murfreesboro. And you have the Stones River battlefield. That was a big battle during the Civil War over here that they have, that you can, they made a park out of. There's the river. But how about, of course, today is Saturday. How about those Tennessee Vols? Beat LSU today, 40-13, 5-0. Going to play Alabama next week in Knoxville. First time Tennessee's been undefeated is playing Alabama. It's been quite a few years, probably about 20 years. Of course, college football. Nashville, not as much, maybe because you have pro sports here, but for a lot of Tennessee, college football is a big thing because you didn't have pro sports here for many years, so people always follow their college team. Of course, and then you're in Tennessee. Now I'm coming up to the Avenue shopping area that I was talking about a while ago. Like I said, you're right here around the Stones River Memorial Battlefield. Right here's the turn off to go to the battlefield coming up right here on my right. You're about 30-35 miles from where I'm here to where I'm at right now to downtown Nashville. There is some hospitals. It's Ascension St. Thomas Hospital. It's one of the major hospitals in the Nashville area. Then in Nashville you have Vanderbilt University and Vanderbilt Hospital. That's your major level 1 trauma hospital. They do all kinds of stuff. That's one of the top renowned hospitals in the United States, Vanderbilt. So there's Red Robin on my left. This is called Medical Center Parkway coming up here at this red light. I'm on Thompson Lane. course, you're very close now. You are getting a lot closer back to Interstate 24. And there is also a Beltway interstate they've built in the southern Nashville metro area called Interstate 840, and it goes from the Mount Juliet, Lebanon area all the way back over to Franklin, through that area. Comes through around Murfreesboro. I think they're going to build a complete, like a whole circle, one eventually to go around the north side of the Nashville metro area too. And then you have Interstate 40 that runs east-west Nashville, 24 that runs south-east to northwest for like out of Chattanooga to Nashville. Then 65 runs north to south from like out of Birmingham, Huntsville, Alabama to up to, I think it goes up into Louisville, Kentucky. But said this is there's a lot of Avenue. There's Bonefish Grill over there, Chipotle. I think there is a mall. I want to say there is a mall around here too, Stones River Mall, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's going to be my tour of Murfreesboro. If you want to see more of the East Middle Tennessee, just comment below. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.